With Halton Region's move to Stage 3 of the province's framework for reopening, nearly all businesses and public spaces are now allowed to open, with public health and workplace safety restrictions in place. This is great news for our economy and our community. Stage 3 also includes increased gathering limits, as we are now able to gather in groups of up to 50 people indoors and up to 100 people outdoors. Please keep in mind that these gathering limits still include physical distancing requirements, and that the maximum number of people in your social circle, or those that you do not have to physically distance, remains at 10. This should include your household and perhaps a few others who you need to be physically close with. All members of a social circle should agree to being part of only one social circle. While moving to Stage 3 is a great step forward, it is now more important than ever that we maintain the balance between public health measures to control the spread of COVID-19 with the reopening of our economy and community. Always think about others and your community when planning activities that are available as part of this new stage. We need to make sure our community continues to have low levels of COVID-19 so that our families can get back to a more normal school year and our hospitals can ramp up all of the surgeries and other medical appointments that were paused. As we have seen in some other jurisdictions, when larger groups of people mingle in enclosed spaces, despite everyone's best intentions, there can be setbacks. To ensure we avoid such scenarios, we need to continue to adhere to public health measures such as physical distancing, good hand hygiene, and staying home when unwell. One additional measure we can all take to keep each other safe is wearing a non-medical mask or face covering in certain enclosed public spaces. Halton Regional Council recently adopted a bylaw that makes wearing non-medical masks or face coverings in indoor public spaces mandatory. This means wearing a face covering or non-medical mask when you are in indoor public spaces, unless you are exempt from the new bylaw. There are a number of exemptions to the bylaw, and there is no requirement for people to prove their condition or disability. Also, remember that not all medical conditions are visible and that everyone's situation is different. I encourage everyone to please be supportive of others in our community who may be exempt from wearing a mask. While wearing masks and face coverings can be an effective method of protection, it is important that they are handled and worn correctly. Remember to ensure it fits well around your nose, mouth, and chin, and that you clean your hands before putting it on and taking it off. More information on the do's and don'ts of mask wearing is available on halton.ca/COVID-19. Finally, I would like to point out that while Halton's bylaw does not require you to wear a mask outdoors, I strongly encourage everyone to wear a mask or face covering in all scenarios where physical distancing is a challenge. For more information about COVID-19, public health measures, and the mandatory mask bylaw, please visit halton.ca/COVID-19. Thank you for continuing to take steps to protect the health of our community. Let's stay the course, Halton. Stay informed, stay safe, and most importantly, be kind to one another.